So I haven't, honestly, I'm just like my mom. I like to go to grocery stores. My mom will spend hours in grocery stores, like hours and hours, and her pantry is packed on packed on packed. But I don't buy, like, my pantry is not packed on packed on packed. But I do like to go in and check out new grocery stores. And this is actually the first time I've ever been to Trader Joe's because this one isn't exactly close to my home. So I'm not going to talk to you guys very much while I'm in there. I might show you a few things, but when I get home, I'll show you what I picked up. Lily Jean and I are going to show you what we got. What I got at Trader Joe's. I say Lily Jean and I because you'll probably hear her in the background. And then once I'm done showing you what we picked up at Trader Joe's, I'm gonna like clean up the kitchen a little bit, put the things in a cabinet, and reorganize the cabinets because for the most part they stay in pretty good shape, but there sometimes they just get a little bit not how I like it, and I am kind of particular about the cabinets and the refrigerator, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got and reorganize and put some things away. You ready? So as I said, this is my first time at Trader Joe's, so I'm trying some of the brands. One of the brands I'm familiar with, which is what she's playing with back there. These ginger ales. Can Mama have those? Thank you. So I'm familiar with these ginger ales because we always have them at Alan's parents' house. But why do they say extra at the top? Oh, extra, made from fresh ginger. And they're just all natural ginger beers. And Ailani and Alan really like those, so I have those. And then I showed you my tea box yesterday. So I got a new tea. So I got a new tea that I wanted to try because I'm a big tea drinker, and I showed you guys my new tea box, so I'll put that in there. And Lily Jean is allergic to milk. We recently found out she's allergic to milk, as well as tree nuts and something else. Peanut butter. She's allergic to peanut butter too. So she drinks oat milk. So this was the only brand of oat milk they had there. So I got this for her because she needed some more. And I haven't tried it yet to see if it tastes the same as what we have. But for the most part, I've noticed that most of them taste similarly. But let me show you the one I really like. The one I really like is this one. It's really good. So if your child is allergic to milk, oat milk is a good alternative. Even the allergist recommended it. We also have some crackers because Lily Jean loves crackers as a snack. And these are actually bite-sized everything crackers, and they taste really good. They have onions, sesame, poppy, and caraway seeds on it. I already tried them because Lily Jean was like clawing at the bag. I also got some shrimp. These, I don't buy shrimp unless they say particularly wild caught. I don't like to eat farm raised seafood because something like seafood should not be raised on a farm. So I make sure I look for, when I buy seafood, the fact that it's actually wild caught. If it doesn't say wild caught, or if it says farm raised, then I'm not gonna buy it. And then I also have some chicken breasts for my meat eaters in the house. As of right now, my husband and Ailani eat meat. They eat chicken, turkey, and that's really it, chicken and turkey. And I'm a pescatarian, so I still do seafood. You want mommy to open it? She noticed these. These are her favorites. I got these for her. She loves veggie straws. Okay, mommy will give you some. Here. The other day on Sunday, I made fish, so I decided I was going to let Lily Jean try fish for the first time. And we literally were like gawking her the whole time because I'm praying that she's not allergic to seafood because my 12-year-old is allergic to seafood. So I'm like gawking her, watching like, it turns out the whole time she ate the fish, She loved it. She was like devouring it, but she kept like rubbing her tongue, rubbing her mouth, and then her chin got red. So I feel like she is allergic to seafood. So the next day came and I was like, okay, let's just try it again and to be sure. And it was the same reaction. So we're not going to give her any more seafood, and we're going to request that she is tested for seafood allergy just to be sure. And honestly, I don't eat too much seafood. I mainly have like a vegetarian diet for the most part. So we're probably going to have her tested. And these are open for Lily Jean just now. And if you have a child who has food allergies, then these are a good go-to snack because there's hardly anything in them. There's veggie straws. So it's exactly what it says. It's vegetable. So with my little girl was Lily Jean's age, we found out she was allergic to soy, eggs, tree nuts, and milk. And now that she's older, she's outgrown all of those. Now she just has a severe seafood allergy. So I'm kind of always have been a label reader. So I will say to those parents who have kids who are allergies, get used to reading labels. But these are a safe snack. Mostly all the brands are straightforward in veggie straws. Okay, and now we have some organic apple and carrot sauce for Lily Jean. And I will be honest, when I first saw these, because although I'm a mother of two, like they're spaced pretty far apart. So now when I don't remember them having stuff like this when my 12-year-old was a baby, and I would just remember seeing women with their babies and the babies would have this, and I would be like, why would you want your child to like have this and be sucking this out of a packet? Just feed it to him with a spoon. But now that I'm doing motherhood again, almost like 12 years later, I get it. I get it. Because Lily Jean can drink really well out of a straw, but she cannot yet handle a spoon. And it's just good to just give them one of these in a high chair and they can do it by themselves while you do something else. So I'm all for it. If you want to give your kids vegetables and fruit out of a packet, go for it, because it's something that they can do on their own. And these ones are certified vegan and organic. So I got these for Lily Jean. And nothing fancy, just bread. And again, we don't do any white bread. We just do mainly whole grain breads. And you gotta have taco seasoning. Tons of it in this house. We do taco everything. So I got more taco seasoning. And I got a vegan Caesar dressing for me to try and for Lily Jean to try. Lily Jean loves vegetables, but I find that if there's a dressing on them, she really enjoys that. So we've tried balsamic vinaigrette, which she loves, so I figured we would try another vegan dressing for her vegetables as well. And then cookie butter cookies. I'm gonna open it right now. So I discovered cookie butter from another video of someone unboxing stuff like I'm doing now on YouTube. And they had cookie butter, and I was like, cookie butter? Yum. So when I was walking around Target, I saw this, and this is my husband's favorite brand of cookies. Like, he went on a flight somewhere, and then he came home raving about these cookies, so he ordered them on Amazon. And then I'm like, this man really went and ordered these cookies. So I ate the cookies, and I was like, So then I was walking around Target, and I saw this. I was like, what? They have these yummy cookies and a butter? I'm telling you, this is good. So when I saw the cookie butter cookies, I was like, what? Definitely getting it. I haven't had sugar in 2 days. So let's see. I'm just going to try one. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. But it looks like a shortbread cookie. Oh my gosh. A shortbread cookie with cookie butter. Just delightful. I don't taste a lot of the cookie butter, but I do taste the shortbread cookie, which is really good. All right, so Lily Jean cannot have these, so they have milk. I'm not gonna put these in this jar because these are cookies that Lily Jean can have that we baked at home, but I'm gonna separate them because I don't want to cross-contaminate. And that's just a mom being a mom of kids with food allergies. So I'm not gonna put those in there with that. I'm gonna have to create a separate space. I have some peppers, which were 99 cents each. And I have really wanted to get them, even though I know I can get them from the produce market for a lot less expensive. But I want to make something tonight, and I'm not going to the produce market, so I got it. Then I got these ciabattini rolls, and they are actually half baked, which is really good. And so you just put them in the oven and you finish baking them. So I got them for the peppers and onions. This I'm excited about trying. I'm gonna make it cold. This, I told you Lily Jean is allergic to tree nuts, and she's allergic to tree nuts and peanut butter. So I got some sunflower seed butter to try for her, because I found out that she was allergic to, let me tell you this dramatic story. I get a heart palpitations thinking about it. So I discovered she was allergic to tree nuts because the allergist refused to test her. Even though I wanted to test her, they told me to go home and try the foods because she had never been introduced to tree nuts before. So I gave her cashew butter. She ate it very quickly, and then immediately right after, I took her out the high chair, cleaned her up, and she fell asleep on my chest. So like maybe in a 12-15 minute span from her eating the cashew butter and her going to sleep on my chest, I looked down at my baby because I'm getting ready to go lay her down, and her face was swollen, her lips was swollen, her face was swollen, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like trying not to freak out, like, okay, should I use the EPIpen or should I dial 911? So I'm like, hey Lonnie, get the EPIpen. And she's like, she knows what an EPIpen is because she had one, so she's like freaking out because we had literally just gotten the EPIpens. So they were still in the packaging from the pharmacist, and she's like, which one is it? Which one is it? So she has hers, and then she has the baby's, and I'm like, read the labels, boo. So she's already freaking out because I'm asking for an EPIpen for her little sister who's not waking up immediately like she normally does. So I'm like, try not to freak out. I'm like, Lily Jean, Lily Jean. So I lay her on the floor, I take off her shirt, and then she's got hives on her belly. So I'm like a little bit more like, Lily Jean. So I'm like, okay, Lonnie, grab your phone and dial 911. So she dials 911 and hands me the phone, and then long story short, the ambulance came. By the time the ambulance came, Lily Jean had woken up very slowly, which freaked me out even more. Her face was still swollen, but her breathing was fine. You know, because being from experience with my now 12-year-old, I know that there's no need for me to give an EPIpen if her breathing is normally, but I was literally this close from administering her EPIpen. So I was like upset, mad at the allergist for not letting me test her for the tree nuts like I wanted to initially. That I immediately called that same day and was like, no, I'm not going through this anymore. You're going to test her for this, and this, and this is it. Because I know that there's an issue, and I'm not going through what I went through a minute ago, where I felt like if she probably would have had more than a half of cashew butter on the toast, the McMuffin that I gave her, it probably would have been bad. I said I'm not going through this anymore. So now I'm going to request that she be tested for seafood too. So yeah, I got seed butter for the baby because sunflower seeds are not tree nuts and they're not peanuts, so she can have that. So I told you a minute ago I do not eat meat, so I actually got some Italian sausageless sausage made from soy, and then I got some soy chorizo because I've always wanted to try chorizo, but of course it's pork and I don't eat it. So I'm really excited about using this to make either like a breakfast burrito or like a regular burrito. So got that. And I have some farro for a salad recipe that I want to try. And that's it. That's what I got from Trader Joe's. So let me show you my receipt. So I spent a total of $76.65. There were like maybe 2 other things I wanted to get, but I'm like, Like looking at the prices, I feel like some of the other normal typical things that I would buy, I probably wouldn't just drive to Trader Joe's to get it, because number 1, it's not close to my house, and number 2, I know I can get the same items from someplace else. So here is my receipt, and I'll put in a picture for you guys if you're curious about the prices. The most expensive thing I got, of course, was the meat items, the chicken, and the wild caught shrimp. So yeah, would I go back to Trader Joe's if I'm in the area? But would I just be like, oh, I gotta go to the grocery store? Probably not. I would probably still stick to my Aldi's, my occasional ShopRite trip. This is what I wanted to say, because everything that I was picking up, I was checking to see, you know, the allergen ingredients. And that was time consuming because I'm new to Trader Joe's, so I'm not familiar with the brands. So I'm very, yes, I'm very brand loyal because my family has food allergies. Once I find a brand that we like and is healthy and does not have the allergens, I stick to it. So it was time consuming to read all the labels to make sure I wasn't giving my family anything that was soaked with their allergens. So that was time consuming. I do like that at ShopRite, most of the allergen-free brands are like in one area. So I do like that. Yeah. Because this one likes to eat. Yes, look at that belly. Say, I like to eat food. Even my belly, and I like to eat. Yeah. So that's what I got at Trader Joe's, and she wants milk. So we're going to go. Thank you for using your words. Billie Jean, what are you doing? You getting your own snacky? Yeah? Okay.